Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE star to betray Roman Reigns and quit OG Bloodline after Saturday night's main event? Chances explored. WWE Saturday night's main event 2024 aired from the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. The bout between Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre kicked off the show. Despite delivering a classic performance and leading throughout the match, Zayn didn't get the job done. The Scottish Warrior found the perfect moment to pull the trigger and connected a clean Claymore kick to Sami's face before pinning him to secure a big win. Tonight, Drew McIntyre wrestled in his first match since losing his match against CM Punk at the Bad Blood Premium Live event. Seth Rollins defeated Sami Zayn on the December 2 edition of Raw. The Chosen One made a surprise return from his hiatus following the bout and unleashed a vicious attack, knocking Zayn out cold. Zayn wanted to teach McIntyre a lesson about being a bully. However, the plans went amiss, and Zayn lost the match. This loss would likely impact the former Intercontinental Champion. Following his devastating defeat, Sami Zayn might turn his back on Roman Reigns again, costing the original Tribal Chief his Tribal Combat match against Solo Sikoa for not helping him against McIntyre, and he could even join forces with the self-proclaimed Tribal Chief. Since his return at WWE SummerSlam 2024, Roman Reigns has struggled to regain his Eula Fala from Solo Sikoa and his heel version of the Bloodline. The original Tribal Chief achieved a sensational victory at Survivor Series War Games 2024 in the men's War Games bout. Following the spectacular conquest, during the latest episode of SmackDown, in a special video package, Roman Reigns called out Solo Sikoa for a Tribal Combat match at the Raw premiere on Netflix on January 6 for the Eula Fala. The winner of Tribal Chief versus Tribal Chief will be crowned the Ultimate Chief of WWE. It appears the singles match between Sikoa and Reigns on January 6 could potentially mark the end of the Bloodline saga if the original Tribal Chief manages to reclaim his Eula Fala by beating Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns has stood tall as WWE's top superstar for over 3 years, his reign as undisputed WWE Universal Champion, bolstered by the dominance of the Bloodline. While cracks in his once invincible faction have become apparent in recent months, many fans are speculating that a major betrayal might soon shake the foundation of the Bloodline. Could one of Reigns' allies betray him and quit the faction after Saturday night's main event? Let's explore this electrifying possibility from multiple angles. The Bloodline has been the focal point of WWE programming for years, offering a deeply layered narrative that combines family loyalty, power struggles, and betrayals. Roman Reigns, as the Tribal Chief, has maintained control over his faction with iron-fisted authority. However, cracks began to show when Jey Uso turned against Reigns earlier this year, leading to a dramatic family split. With Jey gone, Jimmy Uso initially sided with Roman, but later distanced himself, leaving Reigns with a diminishing support system. Solo Sikoa, the enforcer, has remained loyal, but even his silence is ominous. Paul Heyman, Reigns' special counsel, continues to manipulate behind the scenes, but his loyalty has always been more pragmatic than emotional. Given this setup, the question is no longer if the Bloodline will implode, but who will deliver the next devastating blow. The stage is set for a potential betrayal after Saturday night's main event, a moment that could reshape WWE's main event scene. Solo Sikoa has been the quiet storm in the Bloodline. While his loyalty to Roman Reigns appears unwavering on the surface, there are subtle signs that he might be the one to turn on his cousin. Sikoa's stoic demeanor and no-nonsense approach to business make him a compelling figure to lead a rebellion against Reigns. Reasons for betrayal. Identity crisis. Solo has been labeled as the enforcer since joining the Bloodline, but he has yet to carve out his own path. Betraying Roman would allow Solo to emerge as a top-tier star in his own right, free from the shadow of the Tribal Chief. Family turmoil. Solo has witnessed the chaos that Roman's leadership has brought to the Anoa'i family. Aligning with his brothers, the Usos, against Roman could give him a fresh start while preserving his family ties. Foreshadowing moments. During tense Bloodline segments, Solo's subtle body language often hints at suppressed frustration. For instance, his hesitation during Roman's beatdowns of Jimmy or G suggests a conflict brewing within him. If Solo were to betray Roman after Saturday night's main event, it would be a shocking and impactful moment. Imagine Solo delivering a Samoan spike to Roman during a celebration, leaving the tribal chief stunned as the crowd roars in disbelief. Paul Heyman has been Roman Reigns' most trusted advisor throughout his reign, but his loyalty has always been conditional. Known for his cunning and self-preservation, Heyman has betrayed his clients in the past. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, whenever it suited his interests. Could history repeat itself with Roman Reigns? Survival instincts. As the bloodline crumbles, Heyman may decide to jump ship before it completely sinks. Aligning with a rising star, perhaps even Solo Sikoa, could ensure his continued relevance in WWE. Power shift. Heyman thrives on aligning with dominant forces. If Roman's grip on power appears to be slipping, Heyman could orchestrate a betrayal to position himself alongside the next big thing. Foreshadowing moments. Heyman's facial expressions during Bloodline segments often tell a story of their own. His nervous glances and hesitant body language suggest he may already be planning his next move. A Heyman betrayal would be a dagger in Roman's back, not only emotionally but strategically. Heyman leaving Reigns without his wise man would strip the tribal chief of a vital ally and create a power vacuum in the bloodline. Jimmy Uso's relationship with Roman Reigns has been fraught with complexity. While he initially sided with Reigns after Jay's departure, his motivations have been questioned by fans. Is Jimmy truly loyal to Roman, or is he playing the long game to protect his twin brother G? Brotherly loyalty. At his core, Jimmy's bond with G is unbreakable. Betraying Roman could be Jimmy's way of proving where his true loyalty lies. Frustration with manipulation. Jimmy has seen firsthand how Roman manipulates family members to maintain power. By turning on Roman, Jimmy could reclaim his independence. Foreshadowing moments. Jimmy's actions have been inconsistent, suggesting internal conflict. For instance, his apparent support for Roman often feels like a facade, hiding deeper resentment. If Jimmy were to betray Roman, it could lead to an emotional storyline culminating in the reunion of the Usos. A twin-powered rebellion against Roman would be a poetic way to dismantle the bloodline. A betrayal within the bloodline after Saturday night's main event would send shockwaves through WWE. Here's what could happen depending on who turns. Solo Sikoa's betrayal. If Solo turns on Roman, it sets up a brutal family feud. Solo could align with the Usos, leaving Roman isolated. The storyline could culminate in a high-stakes match at WrestleMania, where Solo seeks to dethrone the tribal chief. Paul Heyman's betrayal. Heyman's defection could signify a shift in power. If Heyman aligns with someone like Solo or even an outsider, Egg, a returning Jey Uso, it could lead to Roman losing not just his title but his entire legacy. Jimmy Uso's betrayal. Jimmy's turn would likely reunite the Usos, creating a united front against Roman. This could pave the way for a climactic family showdown, with Jimmy and G finally breaking free from Roman's control. The timing of this potential betrayal is critical. Roman Reigns has been dominant for so long that any loss of allies could signal the beginning of the end for his historic title reign. Betrayal could weaken Roman's hold on power, making him vulnerable to challengers like Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, or even a returning superstar like The Rock. Moreover, the emotional impact of a betrayal would add depth to Roman's character. Stripped of his allies, Roman could transition into a desperate paranoid villain, or even a humbled anti-hero seeking redemption. While nothing is set in stone, the stars seem to be aligning for a major betrayal within the bloodline after Saturday night's main event. Whether it's Solo Sikoa stepping out of Roman's shadow, Paul Heyman prioritizing his survival, or Jimmy Uso reuniting with Jey, the potential for drama is immense. A betrayal would not only shake up WWE's main event scene, but also provide fresh storytelling opportunities heading into WrestleMania season. The question isn't just who will betray Roman Reigns, it's whether the tribal chief can survive when his empire crumbles around him.